For just $20 a month, ChatGPT offers you a lot of value in advanced AI, quick answers, creative ideas. But here's the catch: it has rate limits. It needs internet access. Now, you can actually run your own ChatGPT on your own computer, totally free. You don't need internet, it's just as powerful. In this short 5-minute video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to start using Ollama. I'll also show you a few quick examples of what you can do with it. I'm the techpreneur. To get started with Ollama, head over to ollama.com. I've attached a link in the description below. Click download. You can choose the type of operating system you have. I have a MacBook. It will show up in your download folder. And if you click install, now that we've finished all of the boring parts, Ollama isn't actually a program like that you see. You have to run it through terminal. You'll see the Ollama icon on top. How do you actually run Ollama? Well, to get started, you type in Ollama, it shows you a list of commands you can do. If we go back to the Ollama website, go to their GitHub. Inside of their GitHub, you'll see a list of different GPTs that you can run. There is actually a problem that a lot of people encounter when they first run Ollama. I'll show you how to fix it in a little bit. For now, as a start, if you want to try first, run the different models with the lowest size first, and I'll explain why in a bit. For our first one, we're going to be running Ollama 3.2. Copy this code over here. This is the smallest model we can possibly run. If you go back to your terminal, paste the code in, it will now download the model. If we type in hi, in the next part, we're going to look at a few very quick things that this model can do. For the first example, which is the coding one, we're going to ask it to create an HTML JavaScript page. As a developer, I certified that this is correct. In the next example, I'm going to ask it to create a social media post for a new restaurant. Let's see what it comes up with. I did tell it to limit the post to under 300 words. This is actually pretty straightforward. It did a pretty good job. I could definitely see myself being excited for something like this. The problem that I mentioned earlier regarding choosing the smallest model as a start, when people first start to use Ollama, they usually choose the most advanced model. The issue is, can your device run it? Because every time you add a prompt or a query, you use data and you use memory, so not every computer can handle it equally. When you start off, start with the smallest one so you know what your device can handle. I ran into the exact same problem with me as well. So we're going to be looking at another model and how to switch between models as well. First, type in buy to exit, and then if you type in Ollama list, it will list out all of the available models that are on your computer. To switch between them, just type in Ollama run that model. In our case, we want to run Gemini. It's now switching to that model now. If we type in hi, oh, I like the emoji. Let's ask it to create a social media post. It looks more professional than the first one. I could definitely see this as being a real social media post. I also like the fact that it adds in the hashtag. In the next example, let's ask it to create a React component that checks the weather for today using a fake API. It sort of did the job. Like, this is fairly standard React stuff. In the next example, we're going to ask it to do something related to marketing. Let's ask it to create a list of long-term SEO keywords for email marketing. I can definitely see myself using this a lot. It's a lot more advanced than the first model that we tested, and this was the model that was Gemma 2. I've actually turned my Wi-Fi off, as you can see here. If I refresh the page, it's gone. I'm going to show you guys now that this can work without Wi-Fi as well, like fully, and you don't even need any internet for it. So if I type and translate this into Spanish, I don't speak Spanish, but what is correct? So hora es, so that's pretty much correct. And let's see if it can write a marketing proposal for something, show you that it can work offline. It did generate the proposal for us. We don't need to go all the way with it, so that's pretty much correct. So as you can see, you can use the model pretty normally. That was Ollama. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think you'll be running local models on your computer? If yes, why? If why not? Which model did you hate the most? For me personally, I like the Gemini one, Gemini, I don't know how to pronounce it, a lot more than the first one because it seemed to be a lot more smarter, and despite its smaller size, you could actually do a lot more things with it than the first one. It also was more interactive and more lively. I'm not sure what else you could have done with the earlier one, but I just wanted to give you everyone a brief idea of what you can do with this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. It's the only way the algorithm actually notices us. Thanks so much. Oh, and stay tuned. Next week, we're going to be doing a deep dive of the recent AI Everyone's talking about that, so why not us as well? Thanks so much for watching.